Okay, so this is my UML diagram for the current BrightSpace quiz system. I'm gonna get started from the top. This is a quiz class, which is a class that holds the entire quiz. It has the attributes of the quiz. So these are the attributes that are included inside the quiz module, minus the questions themselves. And for this entire diagram, all the properties are private because they shouldn't be so easily accessed and changed. The question class has a composition relationship with quiz because it's a quiz has questions. So there shouldn't be questions without a quiz. In the BrightSpace module, they don't just exist on their own. So inside the inside the question class, there are attributes, and these attributes are shared amongst all the, I believe, 11 types of questions. So all 11 of these types of questions have these three attributes. Moving on to the first type. All 11 types of questions have an inheritance relationship with the question class because they are every single one of these are a type of question, so they inherit the properties of questions. The first one is true or false. These are the attributes of the true or false question type. And there's short description, question text, answer. The answer is a Boolean since there's only true or false rather than like a string. And then there's individual feedback for each of the options and enumeration, which is a string because it can just store the actual enumeration itself. And then the next step is fill in the blank. It has title, difficulty, has image, which is whether it has an image or not. It's a Boolean because an image is not an actual type of data type, so then it can only save whether it has an image or not, and then there would be a method that actually stores the image itself or calls for that the address of that image. And then this is the alternative text of said image if it exists. And then the number of text boxes and the number of blanks, because the fill in the blank has two separate classes that are has a composition relationship with the fill in the blank class, and these two are text and blank. This is text box and this is blanks. So the reason it's composition is because the fill in the blank question has a text box and has a blank, but they're separate classes because this way they can be separate objects and can be created or I guess duplicated as many times as they would like. So the user or the teacher that's using the quiz module can create as many text boxes and as many blanks for a fill in the blank question as they would like. If the text and blank were inside the fill in the blank class itself, then there can only be one text and one blank. Moving on to multiple choice, there's short description, text, and all the stuff. And then there is a MC answer, which basically is multiple choice answers. It is a class that has a composition relationship with multiple choice because multiple choice question has these answers. And again, the reason why it's a separate class is because there can be multiple different answers that the student has to choose from. So to allow for that multiple answers, it has to be created as a class. So there can be multiple of these objects created. And it has the attributes of the answers. Oops. Next is multi-select question. These are, again, the attributes of multi-select. More unique ones are these three, which are at the bottom of the quiz module thing, where it's marked by correct, marked by limited correct, and mark right minus wrong, which is just basically a marking scheme depending on the number of points and whether student has to be all correct or like somewhat correct. They're all Booleans. Next is a MS answer, which is multi-select answer class that has a composite relationship with multi-select because multi-select question has this type of answer and it's a separate class again, so that it can be created as an object for as many times as the teacher would like. And these are the attributes that are within this class. Next is a matching question. Again, these are the attributes, and these last three again are similar to these three, but this specific class in the specific type of question in the BrightSpace module had different types of marking schemes, I guess. And again, they're also Boolean. Then there's two classes called choice and match, which are composite, has a composite relationship to the matching class. And this is the choice of a matching question, the match of the matching question. The choice is basically just text with a number value assigned to it. And then match is the actual answer that the student has to match. So they have to decide which the correct choice would basically be equivalent to the value number from choice, and these two are supposed to match, and then that's how the student determines that they are match. That makes any sense. And obviously this is the string of the actual answer, the answer text itself. The next type is written response. This is just a simple class by itself with no composite relationship. It has all the features and including some booleans, all the attributes, right? And including all the attributes, booleans of HTML editor, allowing student to attach to have an attachment as part of the answer, and the initial text, which was an option in the module, and answer key for the teacher, and the box size of the response box. Next is an ordering question. These are the attributes again, and these three are very similar to here, these marking types schemes. And then there is a order entry class, which has a composite relationship with ordering. And these are the attributes. It's basically just the actual entries that the students have to order. So it's composite because an ordering question has this, and separate class so that multiple of these objects can be created. Next is short answer, another type of question. And there's a short answer blank class, which is has a composite relationship with short answer. And these are the attributes. Again, composite because it's a part of the short answer, and a separate class because multiple of these blanks can be created. Arithmetic has a lot more attributes, but again, these are all just attributes of the type of question. And then arithmetic variable is a variable that can be created for an arithmetic question. Thus, it has a composite relationship with the arithmetic question. These are the attributes of a single variable. And again, it's a separate class because there can be multiple variables inside one question. The next type of question is significant figures. Also has a lot of attributes and also has a variable class that has a composite relationship with the question. Also is a separate class so that multiple of these variables can be created for this one class. And finally, the multi-short answer class, the last type of question, has its attributes and its answer, which has a composite relationship and is a separate class to allow for multiple of these answers, and obviously with its own attributes. And that is my current, the current BrightSpace quiz system UML.